It's not much of a hideout. But still a charming place to spend the night. They'll never know what hit them. Even though I like it when they do.
We're there on this one. We're there on this one. Those guys. Couple of freaks. Showtime.
Let's get them.
Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This ain't my car. These aren't my clothes. I met this guy and he gave me all this stuff.
Where to, Chief?
You can have it if you want. You told me. Oh my God.
There is nothing wrong with your television. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are now controlling the transmission. We control the horizontal and the vertical. We can deluge you with 1,000 channels or expand one single image to crystal clarity and beyond. We can shape your vision to anything our imagination can conceive. For the next hour, we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the deepest inner mind to the outer limits. Please stand by. Sometimes, to uncover that which is hidden, we must first be made to look.
Hey, we're getting a little worried about you, dude.
I wouldn't miss this one. We've got a show to do.
Oh, Donald, where the hell have you been?
I had to give a couple ardent fans the slip.
That's comforting.
Well, I'm here. Did everybody make it?
Yes, barely.
That's good. Boys, lock it up real tight today. I don't want anybody in or out of the studio. Got that? Everybody, focus. This is the big one. Sandra, you're losing your edge. I've been here a minute already, and you haven't asked me for the script.
I don't care. I'm behind the camera, remember? Get this on the teleprompter ASAP. Listen, Donald, it's not too late to rerun your expose on the Hartford River nuclear facility, you know? You just say the word. There's a reason people don't do live TV anymore.
Well, we used to do a lot of it, remember?
Yeah, for cable access in Des Moines.
Life was simpler then.
You think the job's still open?
Sandra, we're gonna make history here. People need to know this.
And we need them to watch.
They will.
Good show.
Who's got closed circuit today?
I'll check out the remote before we lock it up.
Camera 1.
Bring it up then, if you would. And Colin, could you pipe me in to interview A and make that private, please?
You got it.
Close-up would be nice, thank you. Hello? My friend, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, Donald.
Good. How you feeling?
Fine.
Not bad, huh?
I don't feel safe here, Donald.
Well, that's an improvement. Remember last time we spoke, you didn't feel safe anywhere.
The fact that this place isn't any worse than any other isn't very comforting. There has to be another way.
Well, your brother tried it another way, remember? And that's what got him into that mess. You're just gonna have to try to trust me here. You do trust me, don't you?
Yes.
Good, well, we're gonna go live in about 5 minutes, so just try to relax and remember what you're here for.
I remember.
Okay.
Yep, that's all I want you to do. This is a big one today. That's right. We just got the script down on the set. You got it. So I'll be giving you the break cues directly.
No problem.
I'll need double checks on all the gear and cameras 2 and 3 as well.
No
I
problem.
want them prepped and ready to roll at a moment's notice.
No problemo. Sandra, the network guy just called. He's got a transmitter on standby for you. But he's not too happy about it.
Yeah, well, neither am I. So, where we at?
Well, the crew's set to go. Billy's ready to take the floor, but he can't find his headset.
And he won't find it. I'll be taking the floor tonight. Something wrong with that?
No. I mean, Sandra, all this security and stuff. I thought it was a standard promo hype. But this is for real, huh?
Wish it weren't.
Well, you know, I came here to be a TV reporter. I guess I can do a little James Bond on the side.
Yeah. Come on. Standing by. Cameras ready to go.
Get yourselves together for theater.
Okay, everybody, we're on in 10. Here we go. This is it. This is the big one. Let's make it happen. In 5, 4, 3.
This is The Whole Truth.
Tonight on a special edition of The Whole Truth, DNA, genetic engineering, cloning. The daily advances in biotechnology are almost overwhelming. But what does it really mean for our lives? And where will it ultimately lead us? Good evening, I'm Donald Rivers, and what you're going to see tonight will shock you, maybe even terrify you. You might be tempted to turn away or change the channel, hoping or praying that none of this is true. It will be my job, my responsibility, to make you listen, to make you believe. How many times have our own elected officials deceived us, used us? Alabama, 1932. The U.S. government denies penicillin to black men infected with syphilis so that researchers can observe the disease run its course. The Tuskegee experiment continues for the next 40 years as scientists watch their subjects' bones, hearts, and nerve tissue slowly disintegrate and do nothing to stop it. 1946, as part of the Manhattan Project, the government secretly injects 12 patients in Rochester, New York, with uranium and plutonium to test the effects of radiation exposure on human beings. 50 years later, the Department of Energy releases files detailing similar experiments on nearly 20,000 other people, including prisoners, mentally disabled children, and pregnant women. 1953, the CIA initiates MK Ultra, a series of experiments in advanced mind control techniques, including electroshock therapy and psychoactive drugs on a wide variety of often unsuspecting subjects. The project is spread out across a vast network of governmental and private institutions and continues in secret for nearly 20 years. Time and again, our government has openly confirmed our worst, most paranoid fears. And if that's what they're willing to admit, then what have they chosen to conceal? Tonight, The Whole Truth will expose a secret government program dispersed through numerous public agencies and private corporations, all with the same goal: to slowly and invisibly manipulate the course of human genetic development, and by extension, the future of every man, woman, and child in this country. Since the people responsible will do everything in their considerable power to suppress this information, we are broadcasting tonight's show live. Everyone here has volunteered to be here, and I'd like to thank both my colleagues and the network for their courage in letting me go on the air with this. Our story begins over 30 years ago with an extraordinary U.S. Army medical experiment on immortality. In a series of brutal tests, Dr. Terence Sinclair made extensive studies on the blood of a remarkable young woman, identified only as Jade, who appeared to be immune to the aging process. While Sinclair's attempts to extend human lifespans did achieve some success, the intervention of an unidentified soldier brought his experiments to an abrupt halt, as we see in this dramatic reenactment.
June 20, 1600 hours. This is Dr. Terence Sinclair. I'm about to introduce the second test series into the subject's bloodstream to measure toxicity response.
Sinclair, why don't we sedate?
Please, no.
We can't. That would affect the test results. Hold her still.
Please. Please don't hurt me anymore.
I won't hurt you.
Please help me.
I'm looking at a court-martial just coming in here. What the hell is he doing to you?
Please help me before he comes back. I think I can walk. What will they do to you?
Let's just get you out of here.
Put her down.
I can't let you hurt this girl anymore, sir.
That was an order. I'll repeat it. Put her down. Look, Corporal, I don't think you know.
I know that you can't treat a person like
She's not a person. She's not. I'm a scientist. I know how this must look. The work we are doing here is very important. It could mean a great deal to the rest of us. Look, soldier, just put her back on the table and get out.
Please don't.
We're leaving. Now.
You can't have her!
Don't shoot! Don't!
Taped logs obtained by The Whole Truth reveal the astonishing details.
August 11, 2100 hours. The subject shows remarkable resiliency to both extreme heat and extreme cold. Tissue regeneration is at least 700% of normal. She's the fountain of youth.
The laboratory and virtually all evidence of the project were destroyed. No bodies were ever recovered. But was this simply an isolated incident or the first piece of a much larger puzzle? When we return, we'll meet the person responsible for bringing this evidence and a great deal more to life. Coming up next, the man who's made a picture from those pieces. When our chosen leaders turn against us, where do we turn? To the police? To our laws? To a gun under the pillow? or to the courage of a single man armed only with the truth? The source for much of what you will see tonight is just such a man. He's a molecular biologist, formerly with the Department of Defense, and for obvious reasons, we have taken every precaution to keep his identity and location secret. We appreciate you being here with us tonight, sir.
Thank you.
Now, you claim you've pieced together evidence of a long-range government project to change the course of human genetic development.
Yes, that's correct.
And this project was created by Dr. Sinclair?
Not exactly. Sinclair's longevity experiments were just a starting point, but several of the current research initiatives did build on his work.
And what's wrong with an attempt to extend human lifespans?
Nothing. The government never intended that research, that technology, to reach the public.
Why?
They were developing a process to alter humans at a cellular level. It began as a way to reverse necrosis in human tissue.
Now, you mean a way to reanimate the dead?
Right, but it was more than that. Their process involved rebuilding the neural pathways of a subject's brain in such a way that they could control the subject. That's what they were really trying to do.
All right, joining us via satellite is Dr. Richard Morgan. He's Vice President of Research and Development at Ferriton Laboratories, one of the companies in question. Dr. Morgan, how do you respond to these allegations?
Well, in a nutshell, the allegations are absurd. The Ferriton Corporation has a distinguished record of public service and the most scrupulous research protocols in the industry.
But it is true that over 75% of your R&D is devoted to defense projects.
We're a defense contractor.
The benefits from your research are being kept exclusively for the government agencies that support you.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Is it? We have a video which was distributed to Ferriton's board of directors containing a progress report of your reanimation project.
What?
Doctor, please, just watch your monitor.
Pressure 165 pounds PSI.
Through the use of the Scanning Molecular Reorganizer, or SMR, necrosis reversal is accomplished in a 4-step process.
SMR module beginning orientation. Secondary systems online.
Step 1. Photolytic regeneration.
Laser probe activated. Cell necrosis reversing.
The SMR's high-energy laser array repairs and restores all nerve, tissue, and organ functions. Step 2. Neural reorganization. The SMR reestablishes all cortical and higher brain functions. Synaptic repatterning is possible with an optional module.
Blood replacement systems online.
Step 3. Fluid replacement. All preservatives and fluids are flushed and perfused as the body temperature is restored to normal. Step 4. Reactivation. The subject's nervous system is re-energized by a series of high-frequency electrical impulses, thus completing the process.
Doctor, would you care to comment on what you just saw?
That material is completely out of context. Clearly it's been used and
So, you're admitting that it is authentic?
Well, this research was exploratory and then the project was only for proof of principle, and it was never intended to be used as a working project, and if in fact it's been taken out of the lab,
Doctor, we're losing your signal here. If you would bear with us for just a moment, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. Please stand by.
They're trying to take us off the
We are apparently having trouble with one of the network's satellite transponders. We're not sure if the interference is accidental or intentional, but in any case, we are prepared for this contingency. We have several backup transmitter relays set up across the country. They can be switched over to make sure we stay on the air. This will be just another moment.
Donald, they're coming. I know they are. I have to get out of here.
No, not yet. You were saying that many of these government-funded breakthroughs were deliberately suppressed.
Yes. There's another example. The Dayton C compound created at Metadyne Pharmaceuticals. This one was a cellular regenerative agent, a way to accelerate the self-repair mechanisms in the human cells. It was basically a broad-spectrum cure, a genuine wonder drug.
But it never reached the public.
There's a good reason for that.
Which we will see in this dramatic reenactment based on Metadyne security transcripts.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Very clever, Carl. Evading the containment systems by transporting it in your own body.
World has a right to know, Michael.
The virus coursing through your veins is the property of Metadyne Pharmaceuticals.
Computer, unlock the door.
Security code McKendrick 5775.
That code has been terminated. Please restate authorized security code.
McKendrick, damn it. 5775. I meant to tell you, Carl. You're fired.
That code has been terminated.
What? So you can suppress a retrovirus?
Suppress it? No. Restrict it? Absolutely. Only the people who I want to have it will get it.
What are you gonna do to me, Michael, huh? Kill me?
All living tissue will be vaporized.
All living tissue. That includes you.
8, 7,
Gotta lock the door!
When we return, the pattern behind it all, how these apparently different research developments are actually connected. Longevity studies, neural programming, cellular regeneration. Now, at first glance, these would all seem to be separate and distinct areas of research, but according to you, sir, they are not.
No, they're not. You see, all of those procedures are based on physical alteration of human genetic material.
So the key is transformation.
Yes, changing one thing, one human thing, into another. And the reason for that...
Just a moment, please. We're getting word that there is another broadcast going out over several of the major news networks right now. It's being picked up, and can we bring that up? Okay. Here we go.
And I reiterate that Affiliated Technologies is simply the network's parent corporation. We are not involved in day-to-day programming. However, we are appalled that they would allow this kind of sensationalism on the air.
Is this just a publicity stunt?
Come on, guys. The name of his show notwithstanding, Donald Rivers is obviously only interested in one thing, and that's ratings. Just one more, please. Frank?
Can you tell us anything about his source?
We have it on excellent authority that his so-called source is nothing more than a mentally ill individual who is being used in the worst possible way. This is the kind of thing that really inflames the public. It can make some people do crazy things. That's all we have for now, thank you.
So you might have to wing this, okay?
My producer has just informed me that a number of our affiliates are having problems receiving our network feed, and we're learning that several stations have been ordered by their corporate owners to drop this broadcast entirely. I can only urge our affiliates to please stay the course, keep us on the air. We are depending on you to let the truth come out. You know, over the years, I've done over 100 reports and exposés. I've developed, I like to think, the instincts to know when something is right and when something's wrong, and time and again, you people have placed your trust in me. I like to think that trust has been rewarded. And what I'm showing you tonight is the truth. I'm asking you to trust in me one more time. There will always be people who will try to hide the truth. They will try to poison it, murder it, and tonight we're not going to give them that chance. Isn't that right?
That's right.
I'm honored to introduce my source, Dr. Avery Strong. Welcome, Doctor. This is the man your government is trying to discredit, but they're not going to succeed because we know exactly how they're planning to do it, how they're planning to drag his name through the mud. We're going to face their accusations head on and preempt them. If you're ready.
Yes.
Good. Please. What you're about to see is hidden camera footage taken 2 years ago inside the Pentagon. Watch.
Mr. Randall Strong, welcome.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. I'm grateful that the committee has granted me a hearing. Mr. Chairman, in the past several years, I have been conducting research. I've come to the inescapable conclusion that the United States, and quite possibly the entire world, is being overrun by aliens. I believe this may be the greatest threat we've ever faced as a nation. We have to act. And we have to act now, before it's too late.
You're paranoid.
No, sir.
Understandably distressed.
I see a threat for what it is.
You see delusion.
I beg your pardon, sir.
This hearing is over. Goodbye.
Dr. Strong, what does this have to do with you?
The man in the tape, the one who shot the chairman, he was my brother Randall. He was institutionalized after testifying to that committee. He hasn't spoken a single word since.
And we've obtained Army medical records indicating that your brother was an unstable individual, that he's suffering from paranoid delusions and post-traumatic stress disorder.
Randall had his problems. It was no secret.
And there are similar files on you. You know that.
They're fabrications. They're trying to make me out to be some kind of lunatic, so that people think everything I'm telling you is just some twisted attempt at revenge by an unstable man who blames the government for the loss of his brother.
All right, if not revenge, then what is your motive for coming forward?
Because of what I saw. I was part of a military research team, a project to transform humans into alien life forms.
And when you say alien, you mean extraterrestrial?
Yes. It was purely theoretical at first. Everybody treated it kind of like a joke. But then it stopped being funny.
Well, we have some security camera footage from the Department of Defense files. You should watch this.
We were given a sample of alien DNA. And we implanted the genetic material in a volunteer. At least I think he was a volunteer. He started to change. In small ways at first. Then it accelerated. He was in a lot of pain.
I didn't kill anyone! You hear me? You can't touch my soul! God, no! Oh.
He nearly died. More than once.
Set.
Clear.
After a while, it was hard even to look him in the eye.
Sergeant, I'm Dr. Strong. I'm here to test your...
sensory acuity.
Your hearing. That's incredible. Why didn't you tell us about it before?
Never show your advantage to the enemy.
We're not... I'm not your enemy. There is a reason behind this. There has to be. We've all got jobs to do.
And what is yours?
They never told us why we were doing it, or what for. And then they told us to forget it ever happened.
Yeah. Well, of course, you couldn't forget that.
I couldn't get the image of that man out of my mind. I had to know why. I still had my security clearance, so I started looking around, even in a few places I probably shouldn't have. It took a few years to put it all together, but I'm convinced that this project was just another step in perfecting physical transformation techniques on human beings.
The terrifying reason why, in just a moment. Can you put this all together for us, Doctor?
You begin with raw genetic material, living or even dead. Then you regenerate the cells, rebuild the tissue, accelerate the cell growth, shape it to whatever form you want, and then you reprogram the neural pathways.
And you get?
A replacement for anyone you want. Human, like a clone, but better because you can make it think and act and talk any way you want it to.
Go on.
The government is attempting to replace powerful individuals using this technique. World leaders with exact duplicates completely under their control.
Perfect for espionage.
Or disinformation, propaganda.
Or simply manipulation of critical people at critical times. Consider the case of Mason Stark, CEO of the Eigenphase Corporation, the Defense Department contractor whose very public disagreements with the Pentagon were recently and unexpectedly settled. In this exclusive footage and experiment log recovered from an abandoned government laboratory, we see Mr. Stark coming face to face with what can only be clones of himself. the current Mr. Stark truly who he seems to be? At this point, we can't answer that question. None of our calls to Mr. Stark or his representatives were returned. The whole truth has turned over copies of this footage to the proper authorities for further investigation. Next, we'll examine other possible clone replacements. People who are walking the corridors of power, even...
Are we still in the air?
Picture's still up.
Studio power must be down. Try the...
You're not going to take me alive, Donald. I will not end up like my brother. You won't. But we're not finished.
Okay, everybody out of here now, quick! Use the service tunnels! Come on, move it!
Get the handheld! Stay with us. Stay with us.
Hurry, Donald.
How much juice left?
Use what you got.
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Switch to remote. Remote.
Got it.
Move, everyone, let's go!
Watch your step out there. Look, if you don't have to be with me, then don't. Go for shelter somewhere. I need Sandra. Call on Avery.
Are they through yet? Are they following
I
us?
don't know. What about security? Were they still at the front? Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know exactly who is trying to interrupt this broadcast or how long we'll be able to continue. Be careful going through there. But we will stay on the air as long as possible. We're not sure of
running out of
how
juice.
much power we've got left. But stay with us. We'll see how this turns out. We have important information for you still, and we will be back. You're watching The Whole Truth. Forgive us if our production values are not up to standard today, but we are broadcasting live via remote and unsure at this moment exactly what the situation is. Back at the studio, as far as we can determine, we are not being followed
Just
right
because we
now.
can't see them doesn't mean they're not there.
Well, yes, very true. We're going to show you hidden camera footage taken at great personal risk by Dr. Strong. This will show the government's secret cloning facilities. Sandra, please.
There were thousands of babies, clones, in various stages of development, everywhere I looked. Just like livestock, raw material. It was horrible.
We are en route to that facility at this very moment, and once we're there, we'll confront the people who run it and find out if, in fact, they truly have nothing to hide. We'll see. We have to take a break right now. Please stay with us.
And we're clear. You're never gonna let us in, Donald.
Well, then let them explain that to a national television audience.
Yeah, this isn't an alien autopsy hoax. This is real.
Please, put that away. That makes people very nervous.
It's designed to do that.
And that's the kind of attitude that got your brother put away.
Randall did what he thought he had to do, and so will I.
You already are, Avery. Please, all of us are.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
How much further is it to the lab?
No. We should have been there by now.
We're scheduled to lose network feed in less than 15 minutes.
Well, they're not gonna cut away from us in the middle of this.
We'll have them cut in live when we get to the lab. We still owe the affiliates one more commercial. I'll have them run all the PSA.
Hey, watch out! What's going on up there?
Donald, we've lost our satellite uplink.
Well, how do we get it back?
I don't know. The board looks fine.
Definitely. You know, I don't think the problem came from this end.
There's something very wrong here.
Wait, we're back. We're back.
Okay, let's go.
In 5, 4, 3.
As promised, we are still reporting.
No,
We
wait. This isn't our signal.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, something terrible has happened here. Avery Strong lied to me, lied to all of us, and everything he said, everything he showed us has turned out to be a fabrication, a hoax. Everything you've seen, everything you've heard.
Did you go to tape?
No.
I never recorded any of this stuff.
Ramblings of a deranged man, just a very sick mind. It's all in his suicide note. Avery Strong is dead and killed himself. It all happened so fast. went absolutely crazy. He just started shooting. In the process, shot my producer, my crew. Only my driver and I got out in time. And I can only accept full responsibility for this tragedy. I've notified the authorities. They should be here shortly. And to you, the audience, I can only apologize for being gullible. I should have known better. I'm a professional, and I'm sorry. To you, and to these good people. I'm sorry. That,
Who's there? Who are you?
I'm not going out, my brother.
Oh my God.
We were telling the truth. No hard feelings. There's plenty more where he came from. Oh, you're one hell of a reporter, Donald. This would have been the story of a lifetime. Doesn't matter what you do to us now. The people have seen it. They saw everything. Oh, but they didn't see enough. And by tomorrow, they'll already be starting to forget. Because as important as you are and as influential as your program is, in the end, it's just a TV show. And you've been replaced.
We rely upon others to inform us, but wisdom can never be taught, and we must always decide the truth for ourselves.